and welcome to the Arlington Weekly News. I'm Daniel Pineda.
My name's Adele Quo.
Rich Masabny.
Well, welcome to our post-election day, pre-Veterans Day show. We have a great lineup for you. We have our news story.
It's Easy Being Green.
CBB.
We have Rich's reviews. We have seniors. And tonight, a special segment with Hef Munson called Studio B.
Oh, special.
Exactly. But before we move on, a social media reminder from Daniel.
Well, that's right, Adele. You can watch the Arlington Weekly News on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News and the number 1, and also facebook.com/Arlington Weekly News.
Don't forget to check it out.
Well, now on to our first story. Polling places in all 52 Arlington precincts opened at 6 a.m. on Tuesday, that's November the 4th, and were scheduled to close by 7 p.m. Many polling places across Arlington had lines out the door before 6 a.m. The winners for Arlington County were, for the county board, John E. Vishtad, for county treasurer, Carla de la Pava, for the school board special elections, Barbara J. Kennanen, and Nancy Van Doren. All 4 referendums passed.
Daniel, if you've always wanted to work for Arlington County, but a pesky criminal record has prevented you from trying, you can stop waiting. The county has decided to ban the box. That is, it will stop asking many job applicants about their criminal record before interviews and remove the criminal record box on job applications. This new situation doesn't apply to public safety positions such as police officers and firefighters. Driving under the influence questions will remain for jobs that require motor vehicle operation. If a candidate is selected for a job, the county will still perform its standard background check.
Well, Adele, Tuesday, November the 11th, is Veterans Day. Several county offices will be closed, including public schools, libraries, senior centers, courts, the DNV, and the Sheriff's Office. The Metro Rail will begin Veterans Day on a Saturday schedule and open at 5 a.m. However, trains will operate about every 12 minutes, most of the time before gradually increasing to rush hour frequency to accommodate the Concert for Valor festivities on the mall.
Daniel, some great news. The county just won 2 state awards for its work to secure affordable housing and address other housing concerns along Columbia Pike. The Columbia Pike Planning Initiative and the Pike Planning Plenary Group were named Best in My Backyard at the 2014 Governor's Housing Conference. Arlington Mill Residences, along with Arlington Partnership for Affordable Housing, were named Best Housing Development. The awards recognize statewide excellence and innovation in meeting housing needs.
Well, people across Northern Virginia are mobilizing to help Syrian refugees prepare for winter. The drive started last year after Loudoun and Fairfax County and visited Turkey-based. And so now we're going to go to, it's that time again.
For It's Easy Being Green.
Hey, Adele.
Hey, Daniel. It's great to talk about our bats again. And with me today is Gigi, my favorite bat mascot. It's Easy Being Green, friending bats. Bat Week may be ending, but you can stay a friend of bats all year long because bats are great for your garden. So mark your calendars for a free Talk on Bats coming up Wednesday, November 12th, 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. The meeting will take place at Huntley Meadows Park Visitor Center, located at 3701 Lockheed Boulevard, Alexandria, Virginia, 22036. For more details, check the website shown on our screen. It's www.fairfaxcounty.gov/parks, or feel free to call 703-768-2525. The Friends of Dyke Marsh, a 35-year-old conservation advocacy organization, will host a presentation by Rick Reynolds, a non-game wildlife biologist with the Virginia Department of Game and Inland Fisheries. He will talk all about bats and what is being done to help them. The free meeting is co-sponsored by the Save the Lucy campaign and the Friends of Huntley Meadows. You've heard me say it before, and I'm going to say it again. Bats are too often misunderstood, and they are feared, but instead they should be admired as fascinating creatures that have been on Earth for 65 million years. As the only flying mammal in the world, let me remind you, they pollinate plants, maintain forests, grow fruits like bananas. They're the only pollinators of agave, and they can eat up to 5,000 insects in one night. So today, our bats are facing a number of threats, including the white nose syndrome, the wind energy projects that are out there, climate change, and loss of natural habitat. And like birds, we need them for a healthy eco-environment. Start by learning more about them, celebrate them, and take action to save the bats. And remember to stop by the free Bat Talk by Rick Reynolds on November 12th at 7:30 at the Huntley Meadows Park Visitor Center. Because it's easy being green, friending bats, and spreading the good word about the importance of our friends, the bats, as Gigi here is happy to talk about. Gigi, exactly, Gigi. So
Thank you so much, Adele. Well, now we go on to our community bulletin board stories for this week. Offender Aid and Restoration of Arlington, or OAR, needs several volunteers. First on the list is a volunteer community service events supervisor. The person in this position will work closely with community service program staff to supervise offenders sentenced to community service. The workers would be both juveniles and adults working at community-sponsored events. This is an 8-hour per month, 6-month, mostly weekend work commitment. If you need any more information, just give them a call. That's at 703-228-7051, or go online to their website, oaronline.org, to learn more.
Daniel, we are looking for an expert in WordPress. OAR also needs a webmaster and web training, and they are looking for someone who is comfortable updating the WordPress and is needed to make occasional updates to the OAR website. The webmaster would also train staff on how to make these changes.
Well, Offender Aid and Restoration needs short and long-term volunteers to update the Salesforce database. Volunteers would also train senior staff on how to maximize its use. Adele.
Well, finally, Daniel, OAR needs an expert or aspiring expert on MobileCause, a mobile phone technology fundraising and marketing software. After learning the platform, the volunteer would train the executive director on how to use it.
And again, Adele, if you need any more information, you can contact OAR or give them a call at 703-228-7051 or go to their website. That's at oaronline.org.
Great. Now let's move on to Rich and his reviews.
Hey, Rich. How are you?
Thank you. In the last couple of weeks, I've seen two-person shows that are just fantastic. One, the Signature Theater, Sex with Strangers, will be closing pretty soon. The other one is at the Ambassador Theater at 916 G Street in the District. It's called Rage. And what it is a high school female teacher and counselor, maybe 30-ish something, and the 17-year-old student in there who is known by people as Rage because he gets into a rage. And it gets to a point, the conflict between, and they're in a basement office, so she can't get away from him, and it's really compelling. There's no intermission, there's no nothing. It's pretty darn good. The boy is Marlo Vilches, and the counselor is Laura Whalen. Excuse me, that's the name of the people, but her name is Ariana Amajan, and Marlo Vilches is the guy. They're locked in a showdown. It's worth every minute. It'll be there through November 16 at 916 G Street at the Mead Theater Lab, or call 703-475-4036, or check the web at aticc.org. It's on the screen. I've not seen a better Carmen as portrayed by Anita Rakshashavili in last Saturday's live simulcast from the Metropolitan Opera in New York, which I saw at the Regal Theaters in Boston. She sets her sights on Don Jose and other people too, and she's a fiery thing. And Don Jose affirms his love for Michaela, who he grew up with, but this Carmen's too hot for him, and everything. Well, anyway, it's a good show, and try to catch these simulcasts from the Metropolitan Opera. They play on a Saturday afternoon over at the Regal Theaters. The Barber of Seville, I think, is next, and that'll be November 22. So you can check the schedule looking up www.fathomevents.org. One of Washington's longest running theaters, the Washington Stage Guild, has a season that opens with 29th season as Love and Marriage. Now, there's the show currently playing there that opened the season is just called Penn by David Grant. Two of Washington's season's actors, Emily Townley and Michael Rosotto, star in this three-person play. There's a young guy coming up named Chris Stinson who does a good job. But it's weird in the sense that the mother's played by Townley, is in a wheelchair, and her maybe 25-year-old son, something like that, is tending to her, taking care. But there's a pen. She's after that simple old red pen. And for some reason, it's a magical thing I don't even quite understand, but it happens where you come back the next scene. The boy's in a wheelchair, and the mother's bouncing around and everything good. I'll tell you, it's a terrific show to see. It's at 900 Massachusetts Avenue, Northwest in the district. For more information, call 240-582-0050 or check the website, stageguild.org. Good show. And this is already past now, but have you been to see the Choral Art Society at all? They're wonderful. I started back with them 100 years ago when Norman Scribner was the guy. But now they're celebrating their 50th anniversary. And last week they did the Mass, Bach's Mass in B minor. Oh boy, that was something else. They had 110 people in the chorus standing there with a symphony orchestra down here. And Scott Tucker is the guy who inherited the baton from Norman Scribner. And just terrific. They're going to be doing some Christmas shows there on December 15 to 21 and 24th. For more information and tickets, call 202-244-3669 or check their website at www.choralarts.org. They're wonderful. Finally, now through December 7, the Folger Theater is presenting William Shakespeare's Julius Caesar. By Michael Sharon plays Caesar, but this play could easily be called Brutus, because it's played so convincingly by Anthony Cochran. The show is full of conspiracies, as you can imagine, and ambition. An artistic associate, Robert Richmond, says it exemplifies the very best and worst in the political beliefs. Among a fine cast, there's a whole bunch of good people in this darn thing. Anyway, and the set design by Tony Chiswick, terrific. Julius Caesar is going to be there through December 7, and they're located. They're down at on Capitol Hill. That's where the Folger Theater is. Anyway, for information, call 202-544-7077. You got that? 544-7077. Or check the website, www.folger.edu/theater with an R-E. Thank you, folks.
Rich, so many great reviews.
Wow.
Carmen at Boston Regals.
Hot.
That was pretty
Yes,
good.
that's right.
Hot.
Yeah, right.
Hot to handle.
That's right.
Exactly, sizzling.
Thank you so much, Rich.
Thank you, pal.
Now on to our senior stories for this week. Well, Northern Virginia Resource Center for Deaf and Hard of Hearing Persons will provide free screenings on Wednesday. That's November the 12th at 10 to 11:30 a.m. at the Lee Senior Center In addition, the representative Marla Doherty will discuss how to cope with hearing loss. Give them a call if you need any more information. That's at 703-228-0555. Adele.
That's great, Daniel. Another important checkup that you may be interested is a blood pressure check. Walter Reed Senior Center will offer the service for free, F-R-E-E, on Thursday, November 11th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. No appointment is necessary. It's on a first-come, first-served basis. For more information, call 703-228-0955.
It's free, right?
Free.
You're right.
F-R-E-E.
Well, Adele, Langston Brown Senior Center is hosting Virginia Hospital Center's SAMI, annual one-on-one memory screening to assess cognitive function on Thursday, that is November the 13th, from 9 a.m. to noon. Healthcare professionals will be on site to discuss all of the results. If you need any more information and to register, call Langston Brown Senior Center. That's at 703-228-6300.
And Daniel, for more general information related to healthy aging, Senior Navigator is an online resource. A representative from Senior Navigator will be at the Walter Reed Senior Center to explain how to use the website. This free program will be on Friday, November 14th at 10 a.m. To sign up, call 703-228-0955.
And Adele, our final senior story for this week. The Arlington Mills Senior Center is looking for volunteers to serve on its advisory committee. A preliminary meeting is actually scheduled for Thursday, that's November the 13th, at 10 a.m. Center Director Jennifer Weber will discuss the structure and also the role of that committee. If you're interested in possibly volunteering, give them a call at 703-228-7369 for more information. And as always, we want to thank our own Judy Masomni for helping us out
Judy.
this week. Thank you so much, Judy.
And remember, we have this special segment for you.
Special!
That's right.
Yes.
With our very own Hef Munson. He is going to be doing a musical original called Studio B, kind of a throwback for those of you who've been following us to some of our older shows. Thanks, Hef. Take it
Thank
away.
you, Hef.
Well, I got a bit of time, too. All right, yeah, if you watched the show in about 1992, you've seen this sort of rubbish before. Here goes. She hands me things that I can't use, the weather page and film reviews, and so I wonder all the while if there's a glance or secret smile that I can send to prove I'm real, and let her know the way I feel. And while I search for words to say and watch the moments slip away, she hands me things that I can't use. I send her things that she just throws away. And in a way we're just the same, trapped in some unspoken game. And she won't say, and I can't tell, the truth that we both know so well. And I won't look, so I can't see the feelings she can't hide from me. I hide behind the words I say and let the moment slip away. She hands me things that I can't use. I send her things that she just throws away. And we know we have nothing to fear, unless it is all just a dream. And if it is all a mistake, I hope to die before I wake. that she won't hear, to sing when she is nowhere near. And she may not yet be aware, and she may never even care, and I may not yet even see if she is even real to me. And maybe I will never know if she can see the moment ago. She hands me things that I can't use. I send her things that she just throws away. And that's what happened to that one. I got another one. This is a simple song. That's what it's called. It's a simple song. It's short. This is a song for the people who are easily amused. The end. I told you it was a short song. All right, let's get out of here. I got one more. Enough of this foolishness. And then you can all say goodnight afterwards if you want to. Or I could say goodnight. Yeah, I'll let you guys say goodnight. You're better at it. Okay. Last one. This is a little bit weird to do post-election. I didn't write it about an election, but some people might identify with it. Years go by and I grow wise, so now it comes as no surprise when someone says it's time to choose and makes their choice and says I lose. The world is great, the world is wide, and time's on someone else's side again. Years go by and I grow calm. I patiently await the dawn. Another day, another choice, another vote without a voice. The simple truth can't be denied. Time's on someone else's side again. Disappointment's nothing new. I take the news without complaint. If patience is a virtue, they're making me a saint. Throw it back to the news desk. They
Woo!
So,
Hap,
we're throwing it back.
awesome, Hap. That was great. I really love those sound effects. Studio B was awesome.
Yes, it was, Daniel. And we love the original music by Hef Munson. And the third one was quite catchy there. Even
I like
as
the
a
simple one.
coincidence.
They're
That's
very
right.
simple.
Little catchy tune there. Very coincidental. Rich?
Everything's wonderful.
Well, thanks for joining us
Thank
tonight.
you.
And we'll see you next week.
Cheerio.